I feel in debt for the privilege of having read The Law of Success. If I disposed this philosophy 50 years ago, I suppose I would have achieved everything I did in less than half the time. I sincerely hope the world discovers it and rewards it. The phrase I just quoted was said by Robert Dollar, and it's in the book Who Thinks Grows Rich by Napoleon Hill. The secrets contained in this book, he did that many people around the world not only manifest money, they manifested fortunes. Napoleon expresses, in every chapter of this book, mention is made of the money-making secret that has produced the fortunes of over 500 tremendously wealthy men whom I have carefully analyzed over many years. The secret was brought to my attention by Andrew Carnegie over 25 years ago. The witty, lovable old Scotsman tossed in carelessly into my mind when I was but a boy. Then he leaned back in his chair with a merry twinkle in his eye and watched me closely to see if I had enough brains to understand the full meaning of what he said. So, if you want to know about the secrets behind making money in an imaginable way, stay until the end of this video, which I'll bring all the secrets to manifest money in an imaginable ways in your life. Napoleon Hill was born in the United States in 1883. Hill dedicated his life to writing great successes and bestsellers, which today help many people to become prosperous and rich. Hill was advisor to Woodrow Wilson and Franklin Delano Roosevelt, both presidents of the United States. And through his book, he teaches how we can achieve prosperity through the mind. Thoughts are things, it is true, and powerful things when mixed with determination of purpose, persistence, and a burning desire to translate them into wealth or other material objects. This is Napoleon's main tip for achieving prosperity, the thought. Through it, you can co-create everything you want, be it health, wealth, or prosperity. But it's not just thinking that will make what you want manifest in your life. Determination, purpose, and persistence are fundamental to your prosperity. Another tip from Napoleon to achieve prosperity is not to give up or sabotage yourself. One of the most common causes of failure is the habit of giving up when one is hit with temporary defeat. Every person is guilty of this mistake at one time or another. Surely you've heard that old phrase, we lost the battle but we didn't lose the war. It is not? So take into your life. There are no defeats. There are delays in your results. Don't sabotage yourself. Sometimes things turn out differently than we expect. Therefore, resilience to get up and try it again cannot be missing in your life. Many believe that they only live once. So why not enjoy this unique life, enjoying wealth, knowing the best places, eating the best food, live worthy of a single life? And for that to happen, you need to never give up or let yourself be shaken by momentary defeats. Shortly after Darby graduated from Hard-Hit University and decided to cash in on his experience in the gold mining business, he was lucky enough to be on hand for an occasion that proved that no does not necessarily mean no. One afternoon, he was helping his uncle to grind wheat in an old mill. The uncle managed a large farm on which several black tenants lived. The door opened discreetly, and a small black child, the daughter of a tenant, entered and positioned herself near the door. The uncle turned, saw the child, and snarled at her in a rude tone. "What do you want?" The child softly replied, "My mother said to give her 50 cents. "I won't give you anything," snapped the uncle. "Now fly home." "Yes, sir," replied the child, but he didn't move. The uncle went on with his work, so busy that he didn't even pay enough attention to the child to notice that he hadn't left. When he looked up and saw her still standing there, he yelled, "I told you to go home! Now go, or I'll get a stick to hit you with." The little girl said, "Yes, sir," but didn't move an inch. The uncle dropped the bag of grain he was about to dump into the hopper, picked up a barrel slat, and advanced on the child with a look on his face that indicated trouble. Darby caught his breath. He was sure he was about to witness a murder. He knew his uncle had a fierce temper, He knew that colored children should not challenge the whites in the part of the country. When the uncle reached the place where the child was, she took a quick step forward, looked him in the eyes, and screamed at the top of her lungs in her high-pitched voice, "My mother wants 50 cents!" Uncle stopped, looked at her for a moment, then slowly dropped the sled to the floor, reached into his pocket, took out a $50, and gave it to the little girl. The child took the money and forged slowly towards the door, never taking his eyes off the man he had just defeated. After she was gone, the uncle sat on a box and watched far out the window for more than 10 minutes. He was reflecting in amazement on the lash he had just received. The story that Napoleon brings is not just about a girl and her uncle. This goes us, and the uncle's life. We should never put our heads down for life. No matter how difficult it is, giving up should never be an option. After all, you've worked very hard to get where you are, and you're very close to achieving your goal, so never give up. You are the master of your destiny, the captain of your soul. The word of prosperity techniques of visualizing and letting your subconscious work in your favor are very important, and for Napoleon, they are the ones who will guarantee his prosperity and wealth. What will define whether you will fully achieve your goals is resilience. It's screaming in the face of life, never putting your head down. Always remember, you're already a winner for starting. Never stop midway. Right now, I invite you to leave here in the comments words that you're strong, that you're capable, and that you can. You will never lower your head for life. Don't leave those words to others. Leave them to yourself. Our subconscious responds to what we say, write, and visualize. If you write that you're already a winner, your subconscious will work like never before to get you there as quickly as possible. If you want to know more about the law of attraction, more videos from our channel are showing on your screen right now. Click and see you there. If you liked the video, leave a like to help us grow, and subscribe so you don't miss any videos we post. To the next.